welcome back to my channel. So in this session of Azure, what we are going to see, we are going to see the dashboards and how we create a custom dashboard for Azure. Okay, so what we see, we have logged in to our Azure account and this is the Azure portal. Okay, so this portal, what it helps, it is the starting point for all your tasks or the services that you are using on the Azure, like your virtual machines, networks, storage, applications. So everything you will be doing from this portal. Okay, so but you many times want that, okay, I don't want to see everything by default. I don't want to see so much of information. I want to have customized information based on the roles or the jobs that I'm doing. Okay, so based on my jobs, roles and responsibility, I want to customize that. I don't want to see everything at the same time. So what we have to do, we have to create a custom dashboards. Okay, now dashboard is an organized view of the resources that you are using on your Azure portal. Okay, so it will help you to easily monitor, manage and access your resources from your Azure account. So now what you will see, this is your default dashboard. So if I click here, so this is a default dashboard that you will see here right now. That is a default dashboard. From where you click it here, it will directly take you to a marketplace. If you click here app services, it will go to app services. You want to click a Linux virtual machine, it will by default go to a Linux virtual machine, how we create it and the informations based on the Microsoft documents. But let's say I want to create a new dashboard. Okay, so what I have to do, I will click on new and then it will ask you, do you want to upload? Already a dashboard is there, you want to download and upload, but right now I don't have any, so I will say blank dashboard. So I will select the blank dashboard option. So what it will give, it will give you a open canvas, right? It will be something like an open canvas where you can see multiple tiles are there, and based on those tiles you want to access them. Okay, so you want to access them. Now what happens, let's say I want to use a tile as clock. Okay, so I will use this tile here, I will drag and drop. Okay, so I will put it here somewhere. Okay, so right now it is showing an IST time zone. Okay, if you want to change it, I want to put one more tile, let's say. So what I will do, I will edit this. Okay, so it will also show you all the option you want, 1 by 1 or 2 by 1, so it will change. See, the format will change. Okay, so let's say this will be 1 by 1. Based on that it will be changing. So let's say I will keep it like this. Okay, now if you see, this is your normal standard tiles. Okay, so that you can move in and out. Okay, once this is done, then you can go ahead and select that tile. Okay, so what I will do, at the top I will save it also. Okay, so I will save it and see, this is a by default dashboard that got created. Okay, if you see, a dashboard is created, but if I want to edit it, so right now I have two dashboards. Okay, I have two dashboard, my dashboard 2 and dashboard. So right now I have opened a dashboard 2, so I will edit it. Okay, and what I will do, I will give a name here. Okay, if you will just save it like that, it will not be useful. So I will give a useful name. Let's say I will give my channel name sudo Soa. So that will be my name, and you can also preview or discard your changes. Okay, then apart from time, what you can do, you can move it around. Like if you want to move and change it to some other location, you can move it and it will be moved to a different location as well. Then you can also search for specific tiles. If you come here, you can see various tiles are there. Okay, so what you can see, let's say I can put a tile as all resources. So whatever resources are deployed, I want to say it. So what I can do, I can come here and display a tile as all resources. So now if you see these tiles, when I added, I don't see a corner gray icon, but here I can see. That means this specific tile can be expanded as per my need. So if I want to expand it, I can simply go ahead and expand that particular tile. and it will show me all the resources that I would have created. Right now this is a fresh account, so no resources can be seen, but in further classes when we will be creating resources, we will be able to see these resources on this particular dashboard. Okay, now moving next, you will also have an option. Quickly let me show. So the preview will be something like this, so you can see it here. It will show you something like this. So now you can save it or discard the changes. Save it, and I will again click edit. Okay, so again it will go into edit mode, and this is my dashboard name, and it will again have various options. So you can search various. So let's say I want to use something as users and group. So I want to see all my users and groups, so I can put it here. Okay, so what I can do, I have this user right now. So if you want, you can see what are the users and groups that are there, and if you click on done customizing again, it will do. And if you want to remove it, you can remove that, or if you want to customize again, you can go back. It will go into customize mode, and you will see the users right now which is active here. Okay, so only one users are there, so only one user it will show you. Okay, then again add tiles. I can click add tiles if it is not showing here, the tile gallery, and you will see a resource graph as well, that what resources you want to monitor and how you want to handle them. So what I will do, I will make it small, let's say, and this is my time. So now let's remove this, we don't need this clock. So if you see, this is the dashboard layout that I have created. Now you can go ahead and add more options, like you can go ahead and add metrics. You can copy a specific tile. Let's say you want to copy it, you have an option to copy that tile, and you can copy to a different particular dashboard, which dashboard you want to copy that particular tile. So you can go ahead and copy it. Okay, or you can create a new tile based on that. So you can do that as well. Then you can also go ahead and see what are the metrics. Let's say I want to add some kind of metric, so I will click on configure. Okay, so you have to go ahead and private resource graph query. So what you can do, configure tile settings, and you can say anything, metric area, and what you want. Okay, based on that it will go ahead and show you the details. Okay, so it will show you the details based on that, and then you have many other tile options that you can add it. So let's say I want to add user sign in details. So who has signed in when, so you can go ahead and see the user, all users between this date and this date. Okay. So there are various options that you can use. So what I can do, I will put it somewhere down, but it cannot be resized. But let me go ahead. Okay. So you can put it here. Then you can also delete your tiles. If you want to delete any tiles, you have to click on the delete button to delete that particular tile, and then you can save it. And once you save it, you will see this particular dashboard, that is a private dashboard. Okay, that will be accessed only by me. You can delete the whole dashboard. Okay, you can delete it, edit it, you can see in full screen, or you can refresh it. Based on the details, it will go ahead and show you the details. And then you can also clone that particular dashboard, and it will clone and create a new dashboard based on the clone of the previous ones. Okay, so it will be named as clone of the sudo. Okay, so I will say done customizing and discard. Okay, so right now if you see, two dashboards are there. So clone of this sudo for, I will delete this dashboard and I have only one dashboard left. Okay, so delete should be done very carefully because it will not ask you if you want to delete, and there is no confirmation message that you will see. Okay. Now if you want to share a dashboard, you can click on share and you will can share across your subscriptions which subscription you want to share and which location. So the dashboard can be seen across your subscriptions, so multiple subscription can go ahead and see it. Okay, but as soon as you go ahead and share the dashboard, it will be used as a resource, so it will be a shared dashboard, so it will work like the same as your any other resource like your VM storage. So this dashboard will also be working like a specific resource, so you can control the role-based access control on the dashboard as well, that who can have access, who cannot have access. Based on that you can control that as well. And once you publish it, so let's say if I select it, anyone from India region, let's say Central India, and publish it, so it will be available for this subscription and it will be published to dashboard resource group. Okay, if you go to resource group you will be able to see that. So if I publish it here, okay, so you can see now it has been published. Okay, if you want to manage sharing, you can unpublish again. If let's say if you want to manage sharing, unshare, or you can control the access. So as I told, role based access, you can based on the role assignments, roles, you can give the access to users, groups, and that dashboard can be accessed. Now if I go back to my home screen, you can see the dashboard option is there, and if I click here it will take me to dashboard. Also what you can go ahead and do, you can go to your home, and if you see the resource groups, you can see a resource group created named as dashboard. So a shared dashboard is also a resource in Azure. So if you click on dashboards here, you will see the activity and the details of this shared dashboard. Okay, activity log, who has access, and control, all over things can be seen as a resource here in the resource dashboard. And if you want to analyze the cost and everything, you can use the cost management to analyze the cost based on that particular dashboard, because it will be used as a resource. Okay. Right. So right now it is not shown because just now we have published, so there is nothing to display. So this is how you can create a custom dashboard on your Azure portal. Okay. Now in case of settings, like earlier we will have the options like start start page, so you can select a dashboard, apply, and go to home. So whenever you will log in, then it will go to dashboard and it will show you this dashboard. Okay, even you can browse all your dashboards that are available, all private and shared dashboards. Okay. And shared dashboards, it will show you that is your shared dashboard. So this is how we go ahead and create your dashboards. Now one more thing, if I go back to my resource groups, if I see my dashboard activity log, okay, so if you see said dashboard was successful, update was successful, right? So if I go ahead here and in this dashboard, share dashboard, I delete and I say okay. So now this has been deleted, no shared dashboards are there, right? Now can I recover it? I will go back to my home screen, to my resource groups. Okay, you can see a resource group dashboard is there created, and now if you see it here, activity log. Okay, let it refresh for some time. Okay, so still it will show you an action as delete dashboard action would be here. Activity log, if you see it here, you can see a delete dashboard option is here. You see it here. Okay, now if you go to the change history option here, okay, so hold on, it will take some time because we are doing for the first time. Now the change part is done, it has registered in the change activity tracker. Now if I click here again, sorry, so see, I have to click activity log, hold on, and I will go back here, activity log, and click on this arrow and click on this delete dashboard. Okay, don't click on here. I started. Okay, so you can recover that dashboard within 14 days of delete. Okay, after 14 days it will not restore. Within 14 days, if you see it here, you can see a deleted resource here. Okay, so a deleted resource is there, a dashboard was there with certain values and certain details. Okay, so that deleted resource is there. So now what you can do, you have to just simply copy this content. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this content and open a notepad, and save that content. So this is a JSON file, and I will save it as desktop. I will say custom underscore dashboard .json. Okay, and save this file. Once saved, what I can do, I can use this file to recreate that dashboard. So now what I will do, I will go back to my home page and I can click on my dashboard, and if you have seen earlier, we have an option to create a new dashboard from, one was blank dashboard, one was for upload. So I can click on upload and I will select my file custom dashboard.json, select it, and if you can see, the same dashboard got created. Whatever tiles we have selected earlier, same tiles got created here, and then I can share it back again. It is a free tier subscription, and I will publish it, and it has been published now. Now if I go back to my resource groups and see on the dashboard, I can see one dashboard would be there. Okay, so it will take some time to display it here, but your dashboard is been successfully created. Okay, so it will take some time to reflect it here. I hope this was clear. So that was all for this video. Thank you. If you like, please subscribe to my channel.